Hey everybody, it's Lisa Bella Mancello from Lisa Bella Mancello & Co. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a business coach and marketing mentor, and my superpowers are helping my clients with their mindset, their marketing, and taking massive action to make changes in their business and ultimately in their lives. So today we're looking at a very important element in marketing, and this is one of the foundations that my clients have to really get perfected before they can move on in their marketing, and that is to find out who their dream client is. You cannot work with everybody, people. You can only work with one niche, and if other people come into your life, that's fine, that's nothing wrong with it, but you really need to focus on one super client, one dream client. And the reason why is because you have limited resources. You're a small business, you've got limited time and limited money. Do you know how much it costs you in time and effort and money trying to market to everybody? And at the end of the day, the more concentrated your marketing efforts are, the easier you're going to attract your dream client. If you just marketing to everybody out there, your marketing is so watered down and nobody even notices you because nobody's interested in what you have. Now, why would you want to be selling to people who aren't interested? You're wasting your efforts. You're really wasting your time, your money, and your efforts. So stop doing that. When you focus on one dream client, you're doing attraction marketing, and you're not chasing. When you do attraction marketing, your client is actually attracted to you because you are speaking so loud to this person. You know them, you know their issues, you know their problems. So attraction marketing is just such a lovely way to market. It is so much easier, and it's going to take all the pain and suffering out of your marketing. You know, the marketing you hate, where you feel like you're chasing, you're posting, and nobody's noticing, nobody sees what you do. That's probably because you haven't targeted and you haven't learned how to really focus on your niche. So today, that's what we're going to talk about, what I call your dream client. That is learning who your niche is, who you want to work with, and who you want to market to. These are the people you're going to market to, and they're going to be attracted to you like a bee is attracted to honey. So let's figure out who your dream client is. So if you just look back, if you've worked with clients, just think about who's the clients you've loved working with. You know, you always have some clients you love and some you don't really enjoy, let's be fair. And even if you have existing clients at the moment, you can still work with them while you're trying to attract your dream clients into your business. That doesn't mean just get rid of all your clients. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, let's start working with who you want to work with. Let's face it, you know, when you have a job, you end up getting stuck with people, working with clients and people you just don't want to work with. But this is the beauty of your own business. You can now decide, let me work with who I love working with. So really figure out, who is this person you love working with? What makes them special? You know, what's easy about them? And then think about your nightmare client. So what is it about the clients that you don't enjoy working with? What is it, those qualities that put you off working with that sort of client? And just really think about it. I've got a download that you can download afterwards and just fill out. This will give you sort of clarity on your dream clients, etc. So you can fill that out afterwards. But in the meantime, just think about it. If you could choose, and I always say break it down to one person. It makes it much easier. So give this person a character, a name, even if it helps the personality. I know that there was just one client I loved so much. Her name was Jackie. So she's my dream client, and she is the person I target now in all my marketing. So my ideal client is Jackie, and she was a real person, but yours doesn't have to be a real person. You can make her up. You can put all the qualities you like from various clients into one person if you want. So be creative. As I say, it doesn't have to be just one person. If there's one person like there was with me, that would be perfect. But if that's not the case for you, then build this person up. Just take different qualities and make this person a reality. So then you just think, what type of person would you like to spend the whole day with? They would obviously love your products and services so much that they would just be buying them all the time. They'd be telling their friends about you. They would be telling, like social media, they would be posting in comments how wonderful you are. And you've obviously helped them solve their problems, and that's why they speak so highly of you. You have delivered. So this is what attraction marketing is finding that person who really needs your services, and you deliver. You really over deliver, and they just shouting it from the rooftops. And that's really beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing. That is such fantastic marketing. So that's really where you want to be with your marketing, and that's what we're buckling down now. So again, with this personality you creating, your ideal client, just really figure out, you know, what they need from you and how you are going to help them. But we will go a little bit more in depth soon on that. But that would obviously help at the moment when you're putting this person together. And really take your time. And it's a work in progress. It's not, you know, you're not going to just get this person in one day. You'll find over time the person evolves as your business grows, as you grow, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. But in the meantime, let's just get the one person you're going to start doing all your marketing to. Now, while you're constructing this perfect person, there are just a few things that you have to bear in mind. The one is you have to be able to get in front of this person quite easily. So, for example, it wouldn't be much point trying to maybe market to a celebrity if you're not really going to be able to get in front of them. For, you know, if you going on Facebook, you know, you hoping you're going to be able to get in front of your ideal client there, or Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram or wherever, you know, you hang out. But you'll also probably have to hang out where they're hanging out. But chances are celebrities aren't going to be public on social media. So you need to just bear that in mind. Obviously, the easier you can get in front of them, the easier your marketing efforts are, and the more you can sell. So you've got to remember that. Another thing is they've got to be able to afford you. People might love you and they might want your services, but it's pointless them being your ideal client if they can't afford your services. And this has happened to me so often, guys. So this is really so crucial to bear in mind. Your ideal client has got to be able to afford you. And they've got to appreciate your value, meaning they're not going to try to get discounts from you the whole time and chop your prices down, not pay you or pay you late, and you have to chase them for money and payment. So these are just things really to bear in mind. And also your ideal client, you really want them to, when I talk about appreciating your value, is they aware that they could not be doing this without you. You know, they really do need you. They really appreciate your services. And you also want to have fun. You went into business to have fun, not to stress, not to end up with nightmare clients and people who don't value you and can't afford you and can't pay for your services. So as I said, these are vital as well. So make sure that all these qualities, every single one of them, are being put into your ideal client persona. Now let's look at who your dream client is. So as I said before, this will be a work in progress. You'll start building up your personality and then you'll be changing it and tweaking it a little bit, but that's fine and that's perfectly normal. You don't want to be stuck with somebody you wrote down, you know, 2 years ago and the person's not changed at all. It's very unlikely that's going to happen. And finding your ideal client is a priority. I can't stress it enough. You do not just want to be throwing spaghetti on the wall and hope it sticks, because this is what will happen if you do not nail down your ideal client, your niche, your perfect dream client. So once you've got this person, your marketing will be so much easier. You actually are not going to believe the difference it's going to make in your life. It is really going to be so life-changing to your marketing, and you're going to be putting products and services in front of people who want to buy from you, who are going to be excited. It's really going to help you so much. So really take your time, make this a priority, and just make sure that you just do it, please, guys. So many people I know don't know who their dream clients are, or they don't have a niche, and then they wonder why their marketing isn't working, why they're not making sales, why it's so hard for them to chase clients and get in front of people. So ideally, your service will be providing a solution to one big problem, one major problem. So your ideal client will obviously have this big problem, and this problem will keep them up at night. So the bigger the problem, the more willing people are to pay money for a solution. So just really bear this in mind. So what is that big problem that keeps them up at night? You need to know it backward. You need to have either experienced it or know somebody who has. You need to really be able to nail it down. So when you're marketing and you're discussing this problem, this person's going to think, oh my gosh, she has crawled into my brain and she is talking to me. She knows exactly what's going on in my mind. She is talking to me, and they will pay money for it because, boy, they want that problem resolved and they need a solution. They've tried things and it's not working. This is really the client. This is what the problem they need to have, and this is how you're going to help them. So you really need to nail down that one big problem they have, and you need to know what it is and the solution. We'll talk about the solution in a minute, but you really need to know that big problem and have experienced it in some form or other. Have some personal, intimate connection with the problem. You need to be able to mold a story and speak about the problem, and they need to just really be so attracted to you because you are so clear. You know exactly what they're going through. An example I like to give of this is if you're a relationship coach and your client comes to you, or say you the client, and your marriage is falling apart, it's on the rocks, and you really don't want it to. You want to save your marriage. You will pay a relationship coach, whatever, to make that marriage work. If you've tried everything, if your partner's tried everything and it's just not working, it's falling apart, you know that in 3 months' time, it's over. You guys will have to separate. It's just not working. You'll pay a relationship coach 10 grand or whatever they're asking for to save your marriage, because that's how important it is for you. Obviously, if it's not important for you, then no, you wouldn't. But that's the difference, is you wouldn't be targeting somebody as a relationship coach whose relationship isn't important, who doesn't really give a damn if they get divorced or stay together. But your ideal client, if you're a relationship coach and you saving marriages, would be somebody who is so desperate to save their marriage, they will do whatever it takes and they will pay whatever it takes. Bingo. That's where the money is, and that's the client you want to be targeting. So let's have a look how you're going to be the solution. So how are you going to provide the solution that will get rid of the problem? What money would they pay for your solution? And how will you market the solution? And how are you going to get in front of them? Again, you've got to be the specialist. You've really got to be the best in what you're doing. So when you're speaking to somebody, let's go back to the relationship coach, right? So say you're the relationship coach, and as I say, you need to really specialize. You don't want to be advertising, I'm a relationship coach that helps parents with their children and employers with their employees and spouses and couples. No, you want to be that person. I help married couples who are on the brink of divorce reignite the fire, reignite the love, and learn how to make their marriage work. bingo. You need to be so specialized. And then you also need to know where these people are hanging out so you can get in front of them, and you need to figure out what they would pay you to save their marriage. So again, the more specific you get on all these points and the more specialized you are in your niche, the easier it is going to be for you to find clients, and the easier it's going to be for you to make money. So again, put all this down with your perfect person you're constructing. Put all these points down and really, really make it a beautiful work where you know exactly. It's so specific that you know exactly who you're targeting and what solutions you are offering and what problems they have. Once you get this nailed, it does take a little bit of tweaking, but once you get this nailed, honestly, your life's going to change. It is so life-changing. So now you'll have a solid framework for your marketing. So let's look at these questions. Where do they spend their time? Where are they hanging out? Which social media platforms do they hang out on? What are they Googling? This is for SEO. What do they Google? What help, instead of like, oh, I need a relationship coach, it would be like, I need a relationship coach who will help couples who are on the brink of divorce, something like that, something really specific. Or instead of, I need to lose weight, it'll be, I need to lose 15 or 30 or however many kilos, after having a baby or something. So be really specific as I say, you need to be really specific, because the more specific you are, the easier it is going to be for you to find your clients. So where do they hang out offline? So if you're targeting mums, for example, are they in play groups and mum and tot groups? There's so many like places people hang out offline as well as online. So try to get crystal clear where your peeps are. And then obviously how you're going to get in front of them. And again, don't choose every platform out there. This is just going to water down your efforts. Choose one or two and just be really good at them. Be super clear on those two. Obviously people will be all over, but the more you try to spread yourself thin, the more watered your marketing ends up being. So again, the reason why I say you've got to speak to that one person is because when you do your branding, this is going to be what's attracting that person to you. And don't forget, you are your brand. So when you write your copy, you have to write it for that one person. If you're just writing it for 100,000 people, it's really, nobody's going to be attracted to it. But you're writing it for that one person with that one problem that you have the solution for. Bingo. Your social media posts. How often have you posted and think, oh, nobody's interested, nobody's really, there's no traction? It's because you're not specific enough. Your copy, your images are not speaking to your ideal clients, or you're not getting in front of them. Your blog posts as well really need to be for that one person, and this is what we call attraction marketing. And once you start, this takes a bit of practice and it takes tweaking, and it doesn't happen overnight. I'm not going to lie to you, it takes a couple months to get traction going, because you just have to keep getting in front of your people, and they're not going to notice you straight away, but when they start seeing your message more and more and more, it is going to be, oh, this is my solution, this is my what I've been looking for. So really speak to that one person. It's going to be life-changing for you. So again, you need to be clear on who is most likely to buy from you. This is what's going to make your marketing savvy. You want your marketing to be clever, savvy, you don't want to be stressing and watered down and just not just getting no traction. You want savvy marketing. So who is most likely to buy from you? Why will they buy from you? What do you have that they need? What do they have? Who are they that you have? It's got to be a two-way street. And where do they hang out? And once you just get the who, the why, and the where figured, your targeting and your marketing just becomes so easy. And your copywriting is simple because you know exactly who you're writing for. So you're not spending hours trying to get your blogs and your posts together and your newsletters. This will just flow. It will come easily and effortlessly. And this is the beauty of attraction marketing. Okay, so just to wrap up, you really need to know who you're targeting, and just focus on one person. There might be a few, there might be 3 or 4, who might fall in your target audience, but just focus on the one for now. That's the person you're going to be marketing to. Again, that can change, who knows, or you might be able to put on a second person if you can market to 2 different people. But for now, just for the beginning, just focus on the one person. Tweak, tweak, tweak. It's never going to be perfect straight away. You just need to keep tweaking and working out, but don't chop and change. Stick to your one person, but tweak as need be. And marketing does take a while. It doesn't, it's not going to happen overnight. People are really busy. They have lives, and they say you need to get in front of people at least 7 times before they notice you, start taking notice of you. So that could be in a newsletter, blog, a social media post, but you just do need to get in front of people for them to notice you. As I say, they're busy. So, and keep going. You need to be consistent, and you need to be in front of them all the time. And then you can watch the magic happen, and the magic will happen. Stick to this, guys. And sometimes a strategy like this can take 3 to 6 months, and you just have to be patient. It's not going to happen overnight. That's not to say you won't get sales in the meantime, but to really get traction and for you really to start building a tribe, you do need to give it 3 to 6 months. But guys, it will be so worth it. You'll be so happy you did it, and you will be the leader in your industry when you do this kind of marketing. People will look at you as the expert. So, and that's really what you want. If you want to do good sales, if you want to do well in your business, you have to be the expert. Thanks so much for watching the video. Now, please go implement. You need to implement. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. So implement this in your business. It will work. And don't forget to download the cheat sheet where you can create your own ideal client, your own dream client. And I'll walk you through all the steps you need to take to create this person. You put the work in, you really will be happy with the results. This has been life-changing for my clients and for my own business. So I would love to see what it does to your business. Good luck and have a fantastic day.